Pisces, Divine Masculine Pisces. Shamrock Tarot Generating Roles can be reversed, may not resonate. It's like you're expecting a new passionate beginning with somebody, but you're in La La Land. You think someone's going to come back and apologize to you, but they're not. They've never have. So, the bond never happened between you two. You just accepted things. That's not unconditional love. You're expecting bells and whistles for stuff that all men do. All men provide, most men. I mean, of course, there's always drug addicts and stuff, but mostly all men put their woman first. I told you over and over again that your wife was your pride. Why would they come crawling back, apologizing for what? No, you left. You left first. You abandoned them, and you took off with assets. That's stealing. Okay? I mean, she would still be living there if you weren't going to sell the house. But now we had to go through a walk through hell more than once. So you lost your divine protection with you when you and your family tried to sacrifice her. For no reason. She did absolutely nothing to you. So why would she apologize to you? You need to reverse what you're doing. You need to pray to Neptune. That is the god of the water. You are Pisces, which is very hard to get through for him. You can't really hear underwater. So you've been disowned because you tried to sacrifice your wife in innocence. Somebody who's never done anything wrong. So you've been disowned. So your father can't hear you. Your father was a devoted Catholic. Your father can't hear you. Okay, we already told you this over and over again. Why are you short-circuited all of a sudden? Were you on the crack train with everybody? I mean, there is a lot of drugs down there. Being honest. The bond never happened with your marriage. You were not honest of who you were and what you were doing behind her back. And then tried blaming her that she wasn't the affection one. Well, you weren't attracted to her. You like men and women. So that affection, that honesty, that bond never happened between you two. You were just signatures on paper. Smoking cigarettes isn't going to fill that hole in your heart there, or whatever, that black hole in your body. You never was thankful to her, ever, ever. You never appreciated her. You managed to fill up 2 storage bins in a trailer. And how many cars have stuff in it now? For yourself. For stuff that you don't use or don't touch. We tell people all the time, you got to go through your junk. If you don't use it within a year, get rid of it. You just keep pound. You know exactly what you're doing. You're not an idiot. You're not a dum-dum. There's nothing mentally wrong with you or you're hoarding stuff. This is just the way you are. You're greedy. Okay? You abandoned her. And then you committed adultery when you two still lived together. Didn't matter if she was living upstairs or not. So you're being charged with adultery and then trying to sacrifice her. That was just that. That's worshiping another god. I mean, that's like the biggest number one on the list there. Okay. So you need to practice on being love and being thankful for things that you have, your affection, your wisdom, being compassionate. You weren't a very compassionate husband either. I mean, what? How many times did you ever go and put a hot rag in the microwave for her? Yeah. I mean, maybe we should take 2 fingers, maybe 3 times. Normal stuff that should have been in the household, she's just getting now. Okay? You had help with the bills. You had someone that could come in and help with the bills. Okay? I don't even know where to begin with you. The vortex. Temptation, the devil. What do you know? Seven of Pentacles, never investing this stupid Capricorn still in your energy. Somebody who has a career 750 miles away from you. You have a career 750 miles away from her. But what? You think that she can just quit her job and get a bilingual job down there? That's funny. Yeah, she doesn't care that you're gay because she's gay too. So who cares, right? Where are you going to live? You can't afford 2 house payments. And there's no jobs. People aren't having kids anymore. You don't know what you want. Do you want the immigrants to come there and where you're living so she can have a job? Is that what you want? What are you understanding? You two both have your backs turned. Can you see that? You both have your backs turned on to each other. You're not building with her. She gets bored and texts you when she gets home. Oh, and she's so loud too. I mean, what? Did she scream at a bunch of deaf kids? Is she a teacher for the deaf? I would really like to know because she talks really, really loud. Very echoey, very loud. How are you going to deal with that? How are you going to live with somebody like that? Something happened between you two. Well, until you learn your lessons of what you did to your spouse, you're not going to be in a loving, trustful, committed relationship that's happy with truth because you didn't complete that when you were with your spouse. Okay? Wisdom, compassion, love, respect, affection, being thankful for somebody, love, trust. New beginnings, the Fool, taking a leap of faith back to yourself. Yeah, it's not going to happen. 4 of Rods is the relationship, a marriage, a milestone, and you're still married to somebody. So how are you going to do that? Okay. Battle for divorce. Okay. Completion. I mean, we're already halfway through the school year. She's a bilingual teacher. That means she works on contracts. She doesn't even have a committed legal union teacher job. They work on contracts. Okay? Yeah, they just bring down there. They just bring them in when they can't understand what they're saying. So if she can't speak Spain and Spanish, Brazilian, if she can't speak that, filter out that broken English, she's not going to get a job. Like your wife can do. Is what her problem is with work. She only can read and write and instruct according to the book. She can't understand broken English. So she failed her mission. And she screams at everybody like they're deaf. The children. She's scaring them. A bilingual, you know, she's not even bilingual. So if she lost her job, that's why. Because there's complaints of her scaring the children. And they work on contracts anyways. And down where you live, they only hire... Go read it yourself. You have nothing better to do. You're not selling. You're not at the junkyard selling your junk when you get off work. You're sitting there doing absolutely nothing. So why don't you go ahead and read their contract jobs? They bring them in when a whole new group comes in, and then that's it. And then they cater to the group, and then the high school's different. And all this drama competition, you're competing for her? Really? Okay, somebody that nobody wants. That's nice. Anything else? Did you ever think about that? Maybe nobody wants this person. They cause all this drama. They're talking to multiple people behind your back. They never get back to you. Yeah, justice is here. There's no feelings involved. They're gay. They're working in groups because she does witchcraft too. I already told you this last year. She does witchcraft. I don't have to explain witchcraft to anybody. All I do is confront it. Yeah, she thinks you're boring anyways. You never want to do anything or plan with her. And she dumped you. Do you not realize this? Like I said, your backs are turned to each other. She went to romance somebody else. She's romancing somebody else or trying to harvest her energy or something. I don't know. Why do you even care? Oh, you have feelings for her, really? Oh, okay. You're up all night thinking about this person? Wow. The Lover's energy. Yeah, your magic's blocked. You sold all of it. You sold all your energy to be Emperor. You have nothing now but your Emperor card. Okay, you have your Emperorship. You don't have love. You don't have affection. You don't have nothing. You don't have no powers, no magic, no nothing. You want to commit. You made a commitment to this person, and she left you entangled and trapped in your head because she's working with groups. The High Priest. Now you're praying to God. Really? Really? I mean, use your intuition. It's a clusterfuck here. Movement. You want her to move down there with you. Wow, that's pretty powerful. Now this is a case closed. God, Pisces praying for a commitment here. High Priest and the High Priestess with Capricorn. 44. She rejected you. She thinks you're boring. I remember telling you this on the last reading. King of Cups. Everything's been illuminated to you. You're a juggler. And you're not passionate in bed. You don't have no love. No passion. No wand. Not even a magic wand in the bedroom. Yeah, your future's blocked. She stopped messaging you a while ago. How are you supposed to start a new life with somebody when you haven't even closed the one that you have with somebody else? No, you left. You're the one that's in charge of this. So all the money, the lawyers, you're gonna have to pay all that back. You're the one with money. Yeah, you have unfinished business with somebody here at home. It's gonna roast you. Goodbye.